Hello, everyone. Welcome to SAT Math Question of the Day with Professor Emeritus Seth Chaiken, University of Albany, and Seth's brother Joel. We're here to hopefully show you how to approach SAT math questions. Here's an SAT math question from a calculator section. We actually have to get the answer. This is not a multiple choice question.
Oh.
So it's obviously a word problem. 240 male bats and 160 female bats have been tagged. If 100 more female bats are tagged, how many more male bats must be tagged so that 3/5 of the total number of bats in the study are male? Oh my goodness! Don't we have to sort of? Well, I mean, units really keeping track of the units in a ratio problem certainly help. If you have,
That'll help, yeah.
Yeah, if you have
Okay.
240 male bats,
I would draw a fraction line.
Right.
There we go.
Right. Yeah. Well. Right. Yeah.
And then.
Yeah. Or.
And then whatever this fraction is should be 3/5. And then there's some unknown, some variable that's in here. We get an equation. So how many more bats must be tagged? Let's call that, how many more bats must be tagged? Let's call that X.
Good idea.
And somewhere there'll be an X, there'll be some numbers, and there's the equation that says 3/5 of the total number of bats, male, ratios, this is ratio of males.
Yeah, males to total. And what you do
males divided by total.
And you put the males to total on both sides of the ratio line. See that?
Yeah, very good.
On both sides. So now we have to figure out on the left side how to represent males in total.
Okay, good.
Right?
So let's do it.
Yeah.
So that we start out with 240 males and 160 females.
Right.
And then they say 100 more females are tagged.
Right.
So the total number of female number equals what? 260. And the total is males plus females.
Right.
Females, and the males are the males only.
Right, which don't change.
Right?
Yeah.
So the males only is 240, and the males is the same number. So the males is number of males is 240, and now we have to figure out the number of females. So, wait, the question is, The condition is not, we're not looking at the ratio of the original number of males. It says how many more males is X, right?
Right.
How many more males is X? So 240 is the original number of males. This is the original number of males. And how many more is X? Right?
Right.
And so the total number of males is, again, 240 plus X.
Right.
Okay? And now we have to add that to the number of females to get the total number of bats so that we could formulate the ratio of the ratio of number of males in the goal population to the total. Right? Now, so let's see. So how many females? 100 more are added. So the number of females is 260. Right? So we have this system we have the equation, there's the equation. Oh.
Yeah, we're going to move it over and solve it.
Yeah, move it over and solve it.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so this looks right. Seth sort of crashed there a little bit. but he realized there was no x when he was writing the equation, and he realized that he had to go back. So this is the new males divided by the new total. This is I would consider this a pretty hard question to set up. You have to be really careful here. This question is not one of these things that you can answer in about 3 seconds, unlike some of the other questions.
No.
This is not
you have to really here. You have to understand the situation from the words.
Right. This borders.
So the words are: first, there are males and females that have been tagged. Second, more additional females are tagged. Third, additional males are going to be tagged. Right? And then finally, the goal is to find, after the new females have been tagged and the old females and the old males have already been tagged, how many more males should get tagged to get a given ratio.
Right. Now, this borders on what I would call a concentration problem, which frankly I always found is one of the hardest word problems out there. Why is the concentration problem so hard? Because of this little thing that everyone forgets to do, is to add the x in the denominator. It's extremely common when you do these problems that essentially is a concentration. When you add stuff in, it changes the total also. It doesn't just change the numerator, it changes the denominator. It's so common to leave that x off in the denominator. So I would not be surprised. We have no idea what people are doing here, but I would not be surprised if there are some people who did not put that x in the denominator.
So we were careful. I was careful to put x both in the numerator and the denominator.
This almost borders on a concentration.
Okay.
So why don't we just, Seth, can I just do it?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, fine. Okay. We work together as a team here. So we have 240 plus x divided by, okay, I'm going to add the 240 and the 260. I have a calculator, but I'm using my head, which is dangerous, which is, Seth, correct me. Is it 600? I think so.
No.
Yeah, 240 plus 260 is 600.
No.
It is.
2 and 2 makes 4, and then 4 and 6 is 10. That's a carry. That's 500.
So right, that was stupid. Okay, I should have used my calculator, not my head, and then equals 3/5. I'm just going to invest 4 seconds to see, is there a pattern here? I don't see one. So I'm just going to go like this. Don't forget I have a calculator on my side. So I guess I'm also not cutting steps. It's not worth it. Now I'm going to do 5 times 240 because I don't want. Okay, this is 1200 plus 5x equals 1500 plus 3x. It's just that my computer board froze, so I have to wait an unrealistic time. You're not going to have to do this on your thing because you can use a pencil and paper.
Should I write it for you?
No, I got it. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't see it on the screen.
I know, because the stupid thing froze. So just we have to wait like a second. Okay, here we go. It's 1200 plus 5x is equal to 1500 plus 3x. We move this over and we get 2x is equal to 300, right? So x is 150. But now we have to answer our question. Is x the answer to our question? We have to be really careful about that. Now, Seth wisely wrote the let statement. Let x be the how many more male bats must be tagged. So it looks like x really is the answer. So if you have a second, you should just review this, then just quickly check, check the math, just give it a quick 10, 15 second thing. It's worth it. This seems right. Yeah, it seems right.
Yeah, you could use your calculator, 240.
Yeah.
Calculate 240 plus 150 over 240 plus 150 plus 260 should equal, verify that equals 3/5. And 3/5 is what? 0.6?
Right. 250 plus 150.
I could do that in the calculator.
Is 390.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone will do that.
Yeah, well, why not?
Yeah, because you have to do a little extra thing.
Let's do it. Make sure
it's 650. 650.
Yeah.
So 390 divided by 650 is 0.6. Congratulations. We actually probably got it right.
Yeah. Is our audience going to see the 650?
They are. They are. I have to figure out why everything is freezing so much. It's horrible. I wonder if it's the computer. May have to switch to another computer. I don't want to trash this brand, but publicly, because I don't want to be sued by the manufacturer. But maybe you shouldn't buy this type of computer. Okay, so this equals 0.6 in a calculator. So we are right.
650?
390 divided by 650, yeah.
Okay, please write your fives.
Yeah.
Nice and fivey.
5.
Okay.
390 divided by 650 is 0.6. Okay?
Yeah.
So,
mine is sluggish. Oh, God.
Yeah, we may have to find a new application here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, what I did was refresh mine.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it. So it feels like a concentration problem. Don't forget that X in the denominator. And it even took Seth, our resident math smart person.
PhD, yeah.
Yeah, smart person. Smart person. We're not going to call either of us
hard-working person.
It's hard. No, very hard.
It's hard work to get a PhD.
Yeah. So it's basically a person who knows some math. You know a reasonable amount of math.
A person who does who works hard on math.
Right, a person who hard on math. Even someone like that had a struggle on this. Seth took the ball on this. I would have done the same struggling. You really got to think this through really carefully. It's a hard problem.
Yeah, so when you said concentration problem, I thought you meant what you have to do in your mind to solve it successfully. You have to concentrate.
Yeah, no, it's one of those leader problems. You have a 5% iodine solution with
So it deals with concentration, the ratio of how much there is of something to how much is in the total of everything else plus the something.
Right, you have to add the you have to add the thing in the denominator.
So we're looking at the concentration of tagged males among the tagged bats.
Right, exactly.
The tagged male bats, the concentration of tagged male bats to the whole population of tagged bats.
Right, and then they're changing things. They're taking the original concentration. Oh, by the way.
Well, they didn't give you the original concentration.
Well, we can calculate it. It's 240 divided by 400.
You could calculate it. You could calculate it. But I think the even though it's a problem without concentrations, I think calculating the original concentration doesn't help.
No, but guess what?
We didn't do it.
Guess what? It's 0.6. Isn't that amazing?
Oh.
It's 0.6. So essentially they could have changed the problem. They could have said, what would be, how much, if you add 100 more male bats, how many more male bats must you need to keep the same concentration?
Yeah. All right.
They probably...
Yeah, that would have been true. Yeah, they didn't tell you to do that. Right.
But the fact that it's the same, they must have debated whether they should ask the question that way.
Yeah.
Right? Because when they developed this question, they may have actually written it that way, and some of the people on the committee decided, no, that's too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, isn't that a weird coincidence that the original concentration is also 3/5?
Well, I think you're right that they originally posed the harder form of the problem, and then they made it. Maybe who knows what they did.
Yeah, who knows what they did. Yeah. But this really is a concentration problem. Even Seth agrees. It definitely falls into that category. And they are really one of the harder of the word problems you do in algebra. Mostly because you got to add that thing in the denominator. And also they're hard to understand. They really are.
The variable, you end up that the unknown. When you set it up as an algebra problem, the unknown appears the unknown variable appears in the numerator and the denominator.
Right, and also because of that, the algebra here is a little trickier, right? And by the way, what did I do? I didn't put it in, but I should have. Bad me. Big parentheses here, so you cross multiply. Cross multiply. I forgot to mention that you cross multiply. I put the parentheses here.
I think it's if you write. Let me write it carefully. Well, I like to write things. I'll write it carefully. 240 plus x, and then a nice long straight line.
Yep.
That clearly is completely underneath.
Yep.
The numerator. Now the denominator is going to be longer, so I make my line longer, and the denominator is what, 500
plus
500 plus x,
right,
equals 3 nice light line over 5.
Right. And then you cross multiply.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's it for today. Yeah. Okay, everyone.
And you have to watch out, you cross out junk. Yeah.
Right. And what I would do is I would put parentheses around here to remind you. Again, the thing froze.
Yeah.
I would put parentheses around the 240 plus x and the 500 plus x to remind you that when you cross multiply, you have to distribute. No negative signs in this problem. That's good.
No.
But there are negative signs when you start moving the stuff around down here. There are negative signs, but over here you go like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess that's
okay.
Okay, everyone. Have a great day. Like us, dislike us, give us comments. Hope this helped you figure out how to approach SAT math questions and math questions in general. And if you have any math questions you want us to go over, SAT questions in particular, please email us at satmathquestionoftheday@gmail.com. Everyone, have a great day.